what somebody want and how somebody like it.
What was the first thing you did when you got off tour?
When I got surgery.
Did you?
Yes, I love surgery. I love surgery. I love surgery.
What did you get done?
I got my titties redone for the fourth time.
Really?
I got my lipo for the second time. I wanted to remove a rib, but they wouldn't let me. Because I had an album video and all this press.
And you have the tiniest waist though, but not to you, right?
I was gonna.
You doing all that?
Look, I'm like, I might need a number because I think I want to.
Doesn't that scare you a little bit?
Hey, you are funny, man.
I love her.
I get some just content like scripts or anything.
She has a. Where's the podcast? Like, is that coming back to Apple?
Yeah.
I love Apple. They want to bring me back.
Damo said she had a really good time working with you on that Apple podcast. I can't wait to see more episodes of it because I think that you're like surprisingly in your bag when you do that.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Because I know some people would think that you wouldn't.
Yeah, because I don't really.
You
express myself.
So she said she wanted to get a rib removed. She had liposuction. She this is Summer Walker, R&B singer for people who don't know. She wanted to get a rib redone. She wanted liposuction. Well, she got liposuction. They stopped her from getting a rib done. I think she had an album release. So I guess she was on the Chris Brown tour. And I remember growing up as a kid, right? I'm over 35. Let's just say that, right? And I remember growing up, and I remember even when you listen to the song Baby Got Back, which that brother, Sir Mix-a-Lot, he owns that. He owns that record. And it's go listen to what he talks about. No, see how much money he made off that record. Right? And it's just him telling you, or you going to find how much money Sir Mix-a-Lot made off Baby Got Back is going to tell you the importance of ownership, right? But even that song, he said, silicones was, I like boo, but silicones was, made for, basically he was I'm paraphrasing, saying for white girls. So surgery was really done for white girls, lipo, Botox, especially getting their titties done. That was more of a white girl thing. That's why, and I never knew this, and I heard a brother speak on this, or a woman spoke on this on TikTok or something, and he says, when black women started to really show off their chest, they're showing it off, for white guys because they know the majority of black guys like butt, right? So I really never really thought about it that way. Honestly, I never thought about it that way. I'm like, oh. So he was like, yeah, that's how I can, spot that a woman, looking for, Brad or whatever. But, at the end of the day, I didn't know she was an ex-stripper. She was an ex-stripper. Obviously, she sold it. And she said she loves surgery, and it becomes addictive. I mean, look at Little Kim. And way before Little Kim was doing it, a lot of those trophy housewives, those Beckys, they were getting a lot of body work done, and they were getting addicted, and their face was all plastic, and they looked funny, and it is very addictive. Going under that knife, it's addictive. And now, for the most part, that a lot of the women in this generation can cut corners, and they can go to the DR or Brazil and get all these dangerous surgeries, which are dangerous. I mean, it's an addiction. So when she love it, people might be like, oh man, she tripping. Oh, that's why you see Lil' Kim look the way she look. You see a lot of those plastic girls look the way they look. At the end of the day, you should get it in the gym. I feel like that's the best way to get it, other than put plastic in your body. They say plastic Tupperware, and a lot of plastic, allegedly, it causes cancer. They were saying that you leave plastic water bottles in your car, in the heat, it can cause cancer, just allegedly. I'm not saying that it's true. So why would you want to put that in your body? You know what I'm saying? Like people taking Ozempic, when you cut corners like that in the health field, it comes with consequences. A lot of that stuff start leaking in your body. What if you don't have the money to get it removed? A lot of that stuff, make you stank and all that. And you got to ask yourself, for women who do it, who do they do it for? Why do they do it? That's the $1 million question that you got to ask yourself why do a lot of women go through those troubles to get all that done to their body? They don't do it for men, even though we know that's a lie. And my whole thing is, I think the majority of women do it to sell pussy. I think that's what it is. Regardless if you're trying to get a ball player, or whatever, you really selling yourself regardless. See, everybody, they always sit there and be like, they want tricks, but they never consider themselves prostitutes or hookers. Line lizards, whatever y'all doing now, you're a prostitute. Even if you looking to get your body, even if you looking to go out there, right, and find a baller dude, you don't have no play. You don't love him. You're selling yourself. You're a prostitute. You may not be selling yourself for $40 or $200, but you're a prostitute. And a lot of these covert hoes, like Summer Walker, they destroy society. And I say this all the time on my Free Game 89 channel. Check that link in the description. These women destroy society, man. Because when you have covert hoes, they destroy job places. They just destroy homes. They're unhappy and they want to drag people down to their level. They're covert. Be honest about yourself, because back in the day, they used to mark the whores and outcast them outside of the village because they caused so many issues. Look it up. And sometimes I would believe, and don't quote me on this, they would call them witches. They cause these mass issues. They cause a whole bunch of disturbances throughout the community and all that. They cause that. They cause it. They caused it. They caused it. Instead of just being honest about who they are. And let me say this too, with a lot of women like this, man, they line women up. I mean, line men up, and they know, even in their mind, they'll lie to themselves and they'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good for this man. I'm gonna be really, really good for this man. I'm gonna be really, really good for this man. And I'm gonna act, and they know they're not gonna act right. And they're gonna revert back to what they already know. They're going to revert back to what they know, and they're going to fuck over that good man, right? Or that man that came and saved them. However you want to see, good is subjective. However you see that man, he going to fuck them over, and she going to create another menace. She going to create another menace. Instead of just telling women, what you already are. I mean, telling men who you already are. And then when the marriage don't go right, when a relationship don't go right, and the man, you looking at yourself like, damn, I try to do everything right. No, it was her. It was the woman. Her intentions was ill-willed. She had ill intentions. She had ill intentions. Her intentions was to get her body done, to get a trick. Whether she looked a trick as a husband, a trick it was a guy to spend money on her. That's why I say getting women that got body work done. Women who get their body work done, who can't go outside without makeup, even run to the mailbox without makeup, can't go to the gym without putting makeup on, can't go get it's a failure, bro. They're not happy with themselves. You can't make her happy. So you see her, fucking with Rich the Kid and saying all that shit about him and all that stuff, breaking up because they're not happy. They want everybody to be miserable like them. You see all these tattoos on the bitch like this. She got BBL. She got all this. She speak like her, talk like her. All these women are out for recreational use, but you got to understand, once you are mixing energies with women like this, those demonic spirits are going to enter your spirit, your spiritual world, in your body. So you shouldn't mix energy with these type of women. I'm telling you, man, this is a demon, bro. This is a misandrous demon. And some of y'all, remember she was talking about washing her cooter catter in the sink and she looked dirty. I just don't understand. Like, she looked dirty to me, but hey, it is what it is, man. Hit the link in the description. Follow me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Check out the Real 101 playlist. Check out the music entertainment playlist for more videos like this. Like I said, hit the link tree. It's the first link in the description. You can literally follow me everywhere there, from joining the Patreon, X, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, the whole nine. Peace.